Hello, my name is Erin Hinton, and this is for my class ECCE 2202. The topic for this evening is adoptions and how teachers can be the most supportive in the classroom. I found it startling when I read that 1.5 million children in the U.S. are adoptees under the age of 18. That is a staggering amount of young children that are undergoing such a great transition in their life. And adoptions can bring a plethora of different behaviors into a classroom that perhaps teachers have not had to deal with in the past. And so it's extremely important for us to keep ourselves up to date with knowledge and what could be some of the proper procedures to put in place to ease those transitions. Children that are undergoing adoption at any given point, they come with a different set of emotions and sense of instability sometimes. They don't genuinely know where their place is in the world and in their family unit. They oftentimes can be nervous, they can be scared at any given moment, thinking that they could be abandoned or returned back to whatever, if they were in a facility before they were involved in a foster family. So being so young and having to navigate that would be terrifying at times. And that's when they need the absolute support of the people that spend the greatest amount of time with them outside of their family, and that would be educators. We have to become a bridge that can help families navigate that as well. Teachers need to be able to create an environment where all children can feel welcomed and secure. Create an environment where the class has some knowledge about all different types of families, so that when you are talking about a child that is celebrating being newly adopted, these would be things that your children in your classroom would be aware of, because perhaps you've had books around the classroom that talk about adoption, things of that nature. Teachers also need to remember to kind of navigate activities with some sensitivity towards that. Doing family trees or any type of assignment where you have to talk about where somebody was born, or maybe you're asking them to bring in birth pictures. Sometimes children of adoption, maybe they don't have access to those kind of things. So keeping it very open-ended and giving different options to across the board so that families can choose what works best for them. Such as you can also ask a family if they would like to celebrate Adoption Day and in the classroom, just as we do birthdays. That might be something that your family would enjoy doing. Just always be open and flexible and adaptive to doing what's best to help your family in that classroom. And remember that you never know if you have an adoptee in your classroom. Teachers aren't always privy to that information. And so you just always want to remain sensitive. And when you're talking about families, again, it's an open-ended. You're talking about guardians. You're talking about loved ones as opposed to your mother, your father. It's just important to try to train our brains to use more inclusive terms, and I guess in the end you don't want to pigeonhole something and make it seem like it's one way or another. You're just inviting that inclusivity and and just showing that your families that you are here for them, and keeping yourself up to date with any adoption resources in your area is a good thing. So make sure that you include that in your resource binder for families. And most importantly, just remember to be sensitive and very flexible. These children and their families are going through quite a lengthy process, and they will need your help to provide the best care possible. Thank you.